Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Fazil Jawaid from 10th standard. Today I am in front of you to deliver my presentation on the human heart. So let's start without wasting any further time. So the human heart is the pumping organ in our body. It's located between the two lungs. This space is called mediastinal space, and this space is occupied by the heart. The human heart is slightly tilted towards the left lung, and the part where the human heart enters in the cavity of the left lung is called the cardiac notch. The human heart is about the size of one's fist. The human heart in case of males weighs about 300 grams, and in case of females it weighs 250 grams. The color of the human heart is reddish brown. It's enclosed by a tissue called epicardial tissue. The epicardial tissue is of two layers. One layer is thick and one layer is thin. There is a cavity between these two layers called epicardial cavity, and this cavity is filled with a filbert called epicardial filbert. This filbert prevents the heart from the friction and the infections. The heart is made up of cardiac muscles. The inner layer of the heart is called epicardium, the middle layer of the heart is called myocardium, and the outer layer of the heart is called endocardium. Now we will discuss about the parts of the heart. So there are 8 great blood vessels in the heart: 2 vena cavas, 1 superior vena cava, 1 inferior vena cava, 1 systemic aorta, and 1 pulmonary aorta, or we can say a pulmonary artery, containing 4 pulmonary veins. The human heart is 4-chambered: right atrium, right ventricle, left ventricle, and left atrium. The right atrium and the right ventricle are separated from the left atrium and left ventricle by a layer of flesh called septum. Similarly, left atrium and left ventricle are separated by aperture. This aperture is called auriculoventricular aperture. Here, the left atrium and left ventricle are separated by aperture called left auriculoventricular aperture. Between right auricle and right ventricle there is a wall. This wall is called a tricuspid wall. The tricuspid wall contains 3 cusps or 3 valves. That's why it's known as tricuspid wall. Similarly here, between left atrium and left ventricle there is a wall. This wall is called a bicuspid wall or mitral wall. This wall contains only 2 flaps or 2 cusps. That's why it's called a bicuspid wall, and the second name of the bicuspid wall is mitral wall. Now we will take a brief description of the mechanism of the heart. The impure blood from the body comes through 2 vena cavas. First inferior vena cava and second superior vena cava. The inferior vena cava brings the deoxygenated or impure blood from the lower parts of the body. Here, superior vena cava brings the deoxygenated blood from the upper parts of the body. And what about the blood which is deoxygenated by the heart itself? The deoxygenated blood by the heart itself is collected in a cusp in the coronary sinus and is drained into the right atrium. So all deoxygenated or impure blood is drained into the right atrium. Due to the contraction of systole of the right atrium, the tricuspid wall opens and the blood is drained into the right ventricle. Here the right ventricle shows the contraction, and the pulmonary wall, which is at the start of the pulmonary artery, opens due to the contraction of the right ventricle, and the blood is sent to the lungs where the blood is purified or oxygenated. The oxygenated blood comes back through 4 pulmonary veins and is drained into the left atrium here. And due to the contraction of left atrium, the bicuspid wall or the tricuspid or the mitral wall opens and the blood is drained into the left ventricle. The left ventricle shows contraction and blood is sent to all parts of the body. Here, the aortic wall opens due to the contraction of the left ventricle because the pressure is created, and now this blood is oxygenated blood, and the oxygenated blood is sent to the different parts of the body through the systemic aorta. The cycle repeats. Then the deoxygenated blood comes back to the inferior vena cava, superior vena cava, and the blood deoxygenated by the heart itself that is collected in the coronary sinus and is drained into the right atrium. Thank you, friends. This was a brief description on the human heart. I hope you might have understood it very well. Thank you for your time.